Houston Newsmakers Extra, we've been talking with Sima Ladjevardian, who is a Democrat running for the 2nd Congressional District, which currently is held by Dan Crenshaw. Let's pick up the conversation with what you learned. I know that you were working with Beto O'Rourke when he was running. Tell me what you learned from that campaign that helped you as you carry on your efforts to win the 2nd.
The most important thing that I learned is that you talk to everybody, no matter where they are, what they stand for, and make sure that they know that you're there to represent them and you care for them. I've been in Houston for the past 30 years, and what I've done is bringing people together to come up with solutions and make sure I listen to them and I help them. And that was just fortified when I was running that campaign with him. So it's definitely making sure that everybody knows you're here, that you care, and you're there to represent them.
You made a big deal about some of the comments that Congressman Crenshaw has said during this COVID-19 crisis. He has pushed back, saying that your folk have taken some of the things out of context and made it sound a lot worse than it was, he's being misquoted. Your comments about that?
It's interesting coming from the person who misquotes things all day long. But, I've kept receipts on all this stuff, and he's been, even in mid-May, he was saying masks, questioning masks and questioning social distancing. He held in-person event in the middle of June. As of last week, he also held in-person events. So, if it's somebody who actually believes in masks are important and very serious, they're very serious consequences if you don't wear them, you have to do what you preach, and that, people look up to leaders. We are here, our economy is hurting because of that. We're having all these serious conversations about school openings because of that. We shouldn't be where we are right now.
Right. So let me ask you about your district. You look at a map of your district, it is really screwy. It's all the way to the northeast and comes around to the south. It's all within Harris County, but it's really interesting the way it's spread out. How do you determine what kind of common concerns there are in a district that is so wide in terms of geographically?
So I'll tell you, I've been all around the district. And again, I had been all around the district when I was, I've been doing this for a long time. And everybody within the district, they all want the same thing. It doesn't matter. Healthcare is number one on their mind, education for their kids, and good jobs, a better future. I came here as an immigrant. I was afforded incredible opportunities. And that's what I want to make sure is that the same opportunities are afforded to all the families. And I want to make sure that people know that they're listened to and they're represented regardless. They can be independent, Republican, Democrats, it doesn't matter. I'm here to represent everyone and talking to everybody within the districts. Everybody's concern is the same.
In a county like Harris County, which is so demographically diverse, being an immigrant, that's an asset for you, you think?
It's absolutely an asset, yes. I have been working within the Latino community, the African American community, the Asian communities. I understand, I have a great, we've worked together for many, many years. Yes, it's a definite asset for me.
Okay, I'd like to end by asking you the elevator question. You get on with one other person, you got 20 to 30 seconds to convince that person to vote for you. What do you tell them?
I am running to make sure that every opportunity that was afforded to me is available for everyone. People are hurting and I'm here to represent them. I will give them facts, I will listen to science, and I will make sure that I protect all their interests regardless of what their beliefs are. And this is the reason I'm running.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you coming on this morning, Sima, and I hope that people will be able to get a better understanding about what you stand for. And if they start to go out in the street and say your name, they should say it as Sima Ladjevardian, correct?
Exactly, Camrell. That's wonderful. Thank you so much.
Very nice. Thank you very much. Good luck. And thank you for stepping out and even wanting to do this. It takes a special person to do that. So I thank you for doing that.
I think it's an existential time in our country, and I don't think there's a choice. And we have to make sure that we make that difference. And you can also, I would love everybody to go on my website also, which is simafortx.com. And they can look up more about me. Thank you so much.
Got it very much. Thank you so. Hey, Houston Newsmakers Extra, share it with everybody you know.